Back in March of 2015, the late Nintendo president Satoru Iwata revealed a new, dedicated game platform during a Q&A presentation for investors, codenamed NX. Back then, it was just a way to show them and fans that Nintendo wouldn't be leaving the traditional gaming space anytime soon. But little did the company know that within the year that would follow, it would become the hot topic of leaks, theories, and reveals, with a hype train that showed no signs of slowing down once it kicked into full throttle in mid-2016. So today, in celebration of the Nintendo Switch's birthday, let's talk about all of the points down the hype train's tracks that led to this point. 2015 was pretty quiet on the NX front, as Nintendo was still relatively heavily supporting both the Wii U and 3DS at that point, with big games like Xenoblade Chronicles X and Majora's Mask 3D. But still, we heard a few rumors, like those that predicted the system could both be a console and a portable with a 720p screen. Also, there were fake reports that an achievement system would be included and there would be no physical media. But after that, we get rumors from a source that'll pop up quite frequently. That would be the Wall Street Journal. In October 2015, the company reported that development kits were being distributed to partners, and once again, there's a reference to the system's portable and console nature. However, this time, it was the first suggestion that these two would be one machine and not two separate things. We also saw a reference to industry-leading chips to keep the NX competitive, something which later turned out to be true thanks to Nintendo's partnership with Nvidia. Another common source also popped up in these early days, the Chinese manufacturing company Foxconn. Insider leaks suggested the NX would start mass production in 2016, which ended up being true, with trial productions of the Switch beginning towards the end of that year. Square Enix was also at the forefront of the NX conversation, with the company essentially confirming that Dragon Quest XI would head to the system as early as July 2015. Later, Bill Trinen briefly referenced the Final Fantasy VII remake, but this was more than likely a joke. Still, there's still hope, at least I'm hoping. I would love to see that game on this system. As mentioned earlier, in 2016 is when the NX hype went into full throttle. It seemed like every other week there was a new rumor, with some being way off the mark, while others turned out to be true. We even saw perhaps the most infamous hoax in recent history, the Oval NX controller, which had the internet so riled up that internet sleuths even went so far to find a tree that was reflected in the screen to see where these photos were taken. One of the more common rumors from this period centered on Super Smash Bros. Port to the system within the first year. Despite multiple sources claiming it would be the case, some of whom were later spot on, the hotly anticipated title has yet to be mentioned by Nintendo. Once E3 rolled around, we got our first announced game for the NX, and it was one that we weren't expecting. Aisha Tyler, host of the Ubisoft E3 press conference, revealed Just Dance 2017 would release on the system, beating Nintendo's own Breath of the Wild confirmation a few days later. Then, a couple days into E3 2016, a Nintendo of Canada representative said NX news would come in the fall, and the wait was officially on. Now the pieces fall into place. A month after E3, the most accurate rumor of all emerged from Eurogamer and the Wall Street Journal, reporting that the NX would be a hybrid device mashing together both console and handheld elements thanks to a collaboration with Nvidia. Eurogamer even supplied a sketch of the device, which, while not entirely accurate, shows the clear Switch image for the first time. I still remember the day those sketches came out, and I was never more excited to be on the Nintendo hype train. From then on, even more announcements and rumors started filling in the picture. Sonic Forces was confirmed, Dragon Quest Builders was teased, the split D-pad and capture buttons were rumored, and as the Wii U wound down, everybody was raring to go for the full announcement. Then, all it took was a smiling Mario and a curtain to break the internet. Nintendo tweeted out, "Be among the first to discover NX. Watch the preview trailer at 7 AM Pacific Time, 10 AM Eastern Time." Now behind that curtain, on October 19th, 2016, Nintendo fully unveiled the NX with its proper name, the Nintendo Switch. Zelda and Mario were along for the ride, the Inklings made a brief appearance, and we even got surprise third-party support in the form of Skyrim and NBA 2K17. And then it was over. After a year of rumors, we finally knew where Nintendo's future was going, yet we had another wait in store. The October reveal was just a tease, and it wasn't until the new year that we finally got our full rundown on the system, with the bizarre yet endearing Nintendo Switch presentation. For its 1-year anniversary, we dived deep into that event, so be sure to check out our full breakdown that we have. We have a link in the description down below. There was a lot covered, and it's a fun look down memory lane. Now that we had confirmation of the Switch's release date and pricing information, all we had left to do was wait. Now, Fire Emblem Warriors was then shown off a few days after the presentation, and plenty of indies were confirmed. We even got leaked development tools that gave us a clue as what kind of system specifications and themes would be on this console. But when March 3rd finally arrived, it was pretty clear the Switch was something special, especially when directly compared to the launch of the Wii U and 3DS. Huge games like Zelda brought out the hardcore fans in droves, while the eShop was bolstered by a surprising number of downloadable titles to keep people busy. Even now, a year later, it's clear how important Nintendo's Nindy initiative has been to keeping the system in the limelight. Now, video game rumors are always a fun ride. Anyone who has ever witnessed the lead up to a new Pokemon generation will be fully aware of that fact, but the journey to Nintendo's Switch was something different. It was the perfect storm of speculation, with Nintendo required to do something drastic to keep itself financially secure. Plenty of armchair detectives had their own theories on how that would go. Would the company try to match the PS4 and Xbox One? Would it attempt the Wii U concept again? Would it go fully portable? As time eventually told us, all of these are essentially true. The Switch blends together years of experience and market trends to create something that truly stands out, and it has clearly paid off, with the system scheduled to hit 17 million units sold worldwide by March 31st. It looks like the NX is here to stay.